Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV. We've just had the weigh-in here in Liverpool. Just had it, but a good few hours ago. It's the evening time, and I'm here with Sam Jones. Sam, first and foremost, I don't know why I'm going to ask you how you are, because I've seen you for about the best part of half an hour. But
we're like under each other's feet, aren't we, all day? But no, all good.
And you're enjoying it, I believe.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like Liverpool a lot. It's nice, a great city. I'm good, happy to be a debutant. So they're always the best, aren't they? Watching someone make their debut is fantastic. So looking forward to it.
Well, some debut it's going to be, because Hamza Uddin is something that you've bigged up before, talking maybe half a year, 6 months, 7 months maybe. All the stuff he posts on Instagram, the highlight reels of him amateur career and punching the bag. Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith seem to be big on him as well. He's young. He's oozing confidence. Yeah. He really, really is. But for you as his manager, man, the way you big these fighters up, is this young man, does he feel any pressure going into this fight?
I think you've met him. He doesn't feel any pressure because his dad has him and his younger brother, and he's literally bred them to fight. And that is the words to use. He's bred them to fight from a very, very young age. You look at videos of Hamza when he was like 6 years old, hitting pads with the big gloves on. He's bred to fight. He's born to do this, and he's born for this stage, and that's why he uses confidence. And Hamza's an articulate kid. Speaks very well. He doesn't need me to speak for him. He's a beast. He really is. He's a beast. He's got flair. He's got absolutely everything. But tomorrow night he makes his professional debut, and you'll be able to see what all the fuss is about.
I don't want to exclude what we were talking about last night, but the kid seems confident enough to be a world champion now. When we look at these flyweight, super flyweight, light flyweight divisions, even though they're talented division, the pool of talent isn't there.
Yeah.
I spoke to you yesterday and I mentioned, can this kid fight for a Central Area title in the next 6 fights or this calendar year? You said, no disrespect, he's better than that. So
it's not so much he's better than that, because I don't want to... listen, some of the greats have won Central Area titles. Look at Ricky Hatton, he won a Central Area title. He's an all-time great. I'm saying, with the weight division being small, Hamza's going to go through this division and then through the weights like a steam train. I'm convinced of it, Andrew. And you'll see that by... Listen, he's having this opponent. He's fighting again in Birmingham. And then after that, we're going to be... our eyes set on titles.
That's what I was going to say. Like, how soon can he be fighting for these titles?
This year.
Major titles, like a European world title?
Within 12 months.
Is that just because of this? Obviously, these lighter divisions, there's not much talent. There's not a deep pool of talent, sorry.
Yeah, but he's good enough to do it. All it is with Hamza now is round management. Learning to become a 12-round fighter. But not a lot of Hamza's fights are going to go 12 rounds, Andrew. Not with the way he digs.
We've seen the likes of Gamaliel fight with his sort of amateur pedigree and him being in them lighter weights. They pushed him really quick. Is that sort of the similar sort of the route you're going to do with?
I would say so. And then that's a fight. Listen, in 12 months' time, that's a huge fight. Both Midlands based, West Midlands based, huge fight.
Well, I was going to say that my next question. Is that a fight you'd be interested in? It seems it is.
Absolutely. You've got to be interested in all these fights, especially in the division that's finally got eyeballs on this division. And listen, shout out Sonny Edwards, because he's brought a lot of eyeballs to the division. Him and Bam, that was a huge fight that they headlined, and it's brought eyeballs to the division for the little guys getting big paydays. But like, he's coming, and he's going to come very, very fast.
Shout out Chocolatito and Estrada and all them guys as well. What a fantastic fights they've produced over the years. Liverpool's always a good fighting city, and it's always fun to make your debut in this city with the Scouse crowd and all that. And you just
sold a few tickets as well. He sold about 300 tickets for tomorrow, Hamza, for his debut in Birmingham, where he's from. Well, he's not from. He's from Warsaw, but he's fighting in Birmingham. You'll see 600 tickets sold for that one, but 300 tickets for tomorrow is very, very good numbers for your debut.
That's what I was going to say, Sam, because it's all well and good being a good fighter, but being a promoter's dream and a manager's dream, you've got to do other things outside of the fight, which is sell tickets.
You have, but you've got to become a ticket seller. You don't just you're not freaks like Johnny Nelson, Johnny Fisher, who's a freak, who had a good fan base from the beginning. Hamza's going to develop his fan base. He's going to, as I say, South Asian, Bengali fan base. It's going to grow massively.
Just out with sort of Hamza, I'm going to talk about you now. I don't know what you want to say, if you're bored of talking about it, but I saw a little. I've not heard the audio. You know where I'm going with this. I've not heard the audio, but I did see Com's interview. Ben Shalom has leaked a little private phone conversation with yourself, and I just want to get your thoughts on it all.
Listen, I've had a private chat with Ben about it. It's the way I see it is, in boxing you have to have thick skin, Andrew, right? And if somebody thinks someone's a prick, you have the right to say it like now, right? Ben, we was speaking about the Taylor Catterall fight, but he was filming his documentary, whatever it is, the day in the life of Ben Shalom, whatever the fuck it's called, and he held his phone and said, "This is what you do," and he muted it, right? And he's probably seen the funny side to it, but it's something like, just let me know you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Let me know. I just think it's a bit creepy, but I've given him my opinions, and I've told him what I think. But listen, it is what it is. But one thing I will say is that he's filmed this documentary, the day in the life of Shalom, whatever the fuck it's called, and the 15-second premiere to kind of premiere the documentary, to say tune in, the fucking star of the show is me. Is it not? So I should really be charging a fee.
Are you not the star of every show?
That absolutely not. Absolutely not. But definitely, if it came for a charisma contest with Benjamin, there's only one winner there, isn't there? But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not taking it personally. It is what it is. I've given him my thoughts to it, and yeah, we move forward. Good luck to Ben, and good luck to Boxer. They're doing good shows, aren't they? They've got some good shows coming up. Put on a good show the other week, didn't they? With the other month with Fraser Clark against Fabio Wardley. It's good for boxing. More promoters, the better, because it means the price goes up for the fighters. So the more, the merrier.
Sam, you work well. You've got a good crop of young, talented fighters coming through and all that. And this sort of thing with you and Ben, this won't hinder your relationship in terms of working with him? No,
like, if there's a fighter that's... I do what's right for the fighter, Andrew. And it just so happens, I know people think, all of these fighters go to Matchroom. I've just signed a fighter with Frank Warren, which we'll hear about next week, which I'm really excited about. I love working with Frank Warren. I'm not just saying that. I've got a really good relationship with Frank Warren and George Warren. I'm looking forward to doing some work with them again, because I've always done good business with them. The Joyce Dubois fight was some of the best times of my life. Doing that Good Morning Britain with Frank Warren, going on TalkSport with Frank Warren, the best times. I've got, honestly, the utmost respect for Frank Warren. He's a legend of the game. Love working with him. So looking forward to that being announced next week. And yeah, exactly.
You kept that quiet, mate.
Listen, I work with Wasserman, I work with Frank Warren, I work with Eddie. Not quite yet Boxer.
I'm sure it will come. I actually forgot you're on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I was even fatter then.
I've seen your Instagram, mate. You're in that gym doing the ski.
I'm in that gym, trying to find the food balance. But yeah, listen, I'm just blessed. I'm not blessed with like a good jaw. Like I've just got a fat face. It runs in my family. My dad's got a fat face.
You want to give me a hint for getting a good jawline, right? Now, you notice that all fighters have all got like a good structured face, right? Because they wear gum shields.
No, before you go any further, I like having a fat face. It's character, isn't it?
You want a good jawline?
No, fuck that. I like having a fat face.
Alright, I was going to give you a wee tip there.
I don't want any wee tips from you, Andrew. I like my fat face and I like it where it is.
Well, I like your fat face too, mate. You know what I mean? You make me look skinny.
I like my chubby face, because I know. Listen, I work hard in the gym. I'm just not blessed with like a sculptured jawline. I've just got a fat face. It is what it is. We have to just take what we're given, don't we? I've got a sensational haircut that people give me stick for. Good beard. That people think I put the Just for Men in. Never. You can zoom in. Look at the greys here. Look, I can just confirm. I've never dyed my hair in my life. It's just. Don't do it too much, Andrew. Fuck me, Jesus. But we can't have it all, can we? I can't have everything.
No, You cannot, Sam. But that's good to know that you've had that chat with Ben and you're still willing to work together, because you know boxing can be petty and some.
Listen, I don't hold grudges in boxing. There's people that are pricks. There's some people that think I'm a prick. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, listen, that's fine. But I'm an honest prick. If I'm a prick to somebody, I'm an honest prick, and that's the way. I think there's got to be. You can dislike somebody in boxing, but there's got to be like a moral code, in my opinion, lines you don't cross. But it is what it is. We move forward.
Sam, every interview, every non-interview, when we're together, we're always going back and forth. Well, you're going back with me, and forth with me. I'm not doing anything. You always keep telling me that my boy's getting spanked May 25th and this, that, and the next.
Lying, Andrew. You're lying. We have a conversations, and listen, Josh is your friend, and I work with Jack. It's a fight that I'm very glad is happening, and we are 4 weeks tomorrow away from that fight, and I'm really, really looking forward to it.
And so am I, because we've just got to look at these all-British clashes that we've had this sort of year, this calendar year. When you look at Buatsi Aziz and you look at Fraser Clark and Wardley, when you've got two British guys going at it, and there's more to it than just sort of like a British title or a world title, and there is that sort of needle.
Sell, Andrew. Yeah. Domestic fights will always sell, and this is what. Like I'm a British boxing fan. I'm a big fan of like the old the rivalries, the Eubank Bens. I'm a big fan. Lennox Lewis against Frank Bruno. Like that. These are the fight nights that captivate people, that people tune into. Rivalry. Listen, I'm sure neither guy will see it right now. And listen, I've said it to Jack now. Jack will be getting absolutely no chance. And I'm sure Josh will say it. But I'm sure, listen, you look at Frotch and Groves, they're doing those tours together. You never know what happens in boxing down the line. Listen, they're making each other good purses. Josh has achieved everything there is to achieve in boxing. Jack was very hard done by, which we're not going to go into again. But we're here to have a second fight, and we're gonna it will finally be settled. It will finally be settled in the ring, and it's long overdue.
I think both fighters have both said in their own words, put this one to bed. I think
exactly. It needs putting to bed. It needs putting to bed for both of their sakes. Josh has took a load of stick. Jack gets collared all the time. Oh, when you're fighting Josh is getting a load of stick. And listen, sometimes it goes too far in boxing. Like you see, like Josh's family has had DMs, and like his wife has been out taking abuse. Jack's missus was getting abuse on the way to it. Like, there's rivalry, but you don't take it. That's below the belt. You don't involve people's family. You don't get personal. You can say, look, you can have your opinion and say, oh, Josh is shit. He lost his belts, or Jack's no good, and Jack's didn't deserve to. But there's lines you don't cross, and I'm glad, because I've not heard of that happening in this build up to this fight. So the fight's strictly, it's personal, but it's business. Let's get it set in the ring, and none of that personal shit, because no sides deserve that. I said deserve too many times then, but yeah.
And you're right, because none of them deserve that.
Stuttering else. Sounded like Gareth Gates then, didn't I?
You look like Gareth Gates as well.
You cheeky prick.
Well, it was a compliment.
Not really.
And he had George, did he not? He managed to get George.
I get George Michael far too often, to be honest with you, but Gareth Gates is definitely a new one.
I get Jason Statham. You know what I mean? I get Jason Statham.
That's definitely a compliment for you.
I appreciate it. Sam, one final one on Hamza Uddin. Yes. Now, again, you're his manager. We know the way you big your fighters up, but tell me why this tell the guys watching IFL why this kid is special.
Charisma, punch power, flair, oozing confidence, punching in bunches, combinations, sharp jabs, sharp shooting, body punching, machine. Tune in and follow the journey of Hamza the Great Uddin, because he's a very, very special talent.
When are we doing our podcast?
Whenever you want, but you're going to have to pay me, because you are fucking definitely the B-side.
100% I'm the B-side, 100%. Sam, thank you so much, mate.
Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.